Hello and welcome to Not Fake News. We have a great article for you that you're going to really be interested in. Check this out. It's an article by Mike Adams. Enemies Within. President Trump is in extreme danger. Now, this is from February 4th, but if you haven't seen it or heard about it, I dug this up while I was looking through, and it's really important. President Trump may have escaped the clutches of Hillary Clinton, but can he escape the danger posed by the Democratic Communist Party, who have agents of globalism and whose main goal is the destruction of the United States? Following comprise the hit team who want to take him out and subjugate the American people. Enemies within. President Trump faces an unthinkable challenge. He is not only faced with dealing with over 80 congressmen who are members of front organizations for communist parties and the Muslim Brotherhood. He has many of these philosophical traitors into the Republic serving in senior and mid-level management in the various agencies of the federal government. In other words, the president is surrounded by traitors who are dedicated to the destruction of the United States. Their traitors are your enemy, whether you realize it or not. Please allow me to superficially review how extensive the treason to the Republic is. This will be followed up by a stunning revelation as the end of the article nears closer. Treason in our midst. Was anyone else bothered by the fact that the large body count of Democratic congressmen who did not attend the inauguration? These unpatriotic congressmen were led by the very radicalized John Lewis. John Lewis belongs to the Progressive Caucus, which is a clear front. It says caucus, which a clear front organization. See, they spell wrong sometimes in articles as well, but which is a clear front for an organization called the Communist Party, and they are the other disloyal congressmen, with other disloyal congressmen in that group. So, at a minimum, I am concerned because these congressmen demonstrated that they will not work with the president. This is troublesome because the congressman and the president must work together for the country, for the good of the country. At maximum, I am concerned about this development because questions about the congressman are being asked by my audience with regard to their real motivation. Many of my readers and viewers are questioning if these congressmen want to simply be out of the blast zone for what is coming. In other words, they are positioning themselves to survive the coup that is coming. Right? Is that what they're thinking? New Zealand journalist Trevor Loudon documents through his new documentary entitled The Enemies Within how the Communist Party of the USA itself has adopted a stealth plan to achieve revolutionary goals by decisions made in the 1970s to infiltrate and manipulate the Democratic Party. Loudon's newest work documents how Lewis is a member of several front organizations with strong ties to the Community Party. Community Party or Communist Party. I think they might have spelled that wrong. The Communist and Muslim Brotherhood infiltration plan is to form alliances with the radical elements in organized labor in conjunction with radical and African American communities, and the feminist movement to establish a progressive coalition on the left that could dominate the nation's political agenda for decades to come. John Lewis is a member of the Progressive Caucus, which is a front group for the Communist Party. Lewis is not alone, but his actions and his allegiances speak to his lack of commitment to the Republic, and most importantly, the Constitution of the United States. With these associations and his continual efforts in dividing the country, this congressman should resign. Our country has reached its saturation point with treason from its public officials. Lewis has lost all credibility. Former Congressman Allen West has identified 80 of these congressmen as belonging to front groups for either of the Communist Party or the Muslim Brotherhood, or both. The Muslim Brotherhood invasion, DHS and the White House, Department of Homeland Security and the White House. Look at this. Muslim Brotherhood infiltrates Obama administration. 6 American Islamic activists who work with the Obama administration are Muslim Brotherhood operatives who enjoy strong influence over U.S. policy. Ibo Patel, Imam Mama. Well, I cannot. You can read that if you can. The Deputy Chief of Staff to former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, Huma Abedin. Right. Huma. Of course. Hillary, Huma, Obama. Muslim Brotherhood. This section is not about... So, what is this? The Deputy Chief of Staff to former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, Huma Abedin. This section is not about Muslims serving in the White House. America has no problems with this so long as they uphold their oath to protect and defend the Constitution. This section is also not about the embarrassed and disgraced wife of deposed Congressman Anthony Weiner. Huma Abedin has undeniable family ties to the Muslim Brotherhood. In an interview with Front Page Mag, Islamist activist with author Waleed Shubat explained that Huma's mother, Selina Abedin, is and was deeply involved in the Muslim Brotherhood, and that Huma's brother Hassan is on board of the Oxford Center for Islamic Studies, where he is a fellow and a partners on the board of members including Al-Qaeda, associated Oman Nassif, and the notorious Muslim Brotherhood leader Sheikh Yusuf Qaradawi. Okay? So both have been listed as OCIS trustees. Has the FBI stopped vetting federal governmental employees in highly sensitive positions? No. Department of Homeland Security Deputy Mayor Arif Allah Khan. In the Republic, Discover the Networks, the editors discuss the background as it relates to highly sensitive federal agency employment. Example, DHS. And the Muslim terrorist affiliation of Arif Allah Khan. Allah Khan's resume is very impressive. What's this? Okay. Former Deputy Mayor, Homeland Security, Public Safety in the City of Los Angeles, was responsible for derailing the LAPD's plan to monitor activities within the Los Angeles Muslim community. Interesting. Was appointed Assistant Secretary for the Office Policy Department in Barack Obama's Department of Homeland Security 2009. Became a professor in Homeland Security, Counterterrorism 2010. Now serving as a distinguished visiting professor at the National Defense University, teaching young, impressionable kids. Khan was responsible for derailing the LAPD's effort to monitor radical and potentially terrorist activities within the city's Muslim community, where numerous radical mosques were known to have provided aid and comfort to 911 hijackers. Well. One moment. I'm just checking something out. Okay, this is the end of it here. So, Afghan, an openly devout Sunni Muslim, has openly participated in Muslim Public Affairs Council's fundraiser titled "Be the Change." All of these names, they're annoying because they sound so sweet, but they're not. In order to support that organization's leadership development programs, which openly advocates for Sharia law takeover of the United States. The open support for this Sharia law intention to overthrow the United States government on the part of American citizen is illegal. When such an advocate is a federal employee in a sensitive position, this person should be disqualified, one, from holding sensitive positions within the government, and two, because it just makes sense, even though they didn't write that. And that is what we have here. Okay, folks? Do your research. Do your homework. Share this message. This is a message you want to share. Make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Comment below. Tell everybody how you feel. And if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News, please like the video. It's very important. It helps push us to the top, and it pushes them down, their shitty videos down. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time at Not Fake News.